How's it going today, guys? Welcome back to another video. We're obviously back on the CBR600 F4i. For those of you that are new, we're on my 2002 CBR600 F4i. A little bit modded out, Kaufman shorty, race rear sets, grips, new fairings, a few little small things here and there. This is my daily rider, and I also have a stunt rider, so if you're curious after this video, go back and check out my other videos. I got tons and tons of other videos. But anyways, we're just cruising around before the storm. We're supposed to get a pretty nasty storm here right away, so I just thought I would get out and kind of assess the damage from last storm. As you guys can probably hear, it's a little bit windy. Wish it wasn't. We will get back into town here. Okay, got the back to the wind at least. Jeez, that is brutal. Turn that signal light off. See, there's a lot of downed trees around town. We got a pretty good gnarly storm not too long ago, and it was a little sketchy. We get some pretty bad tornadoes in the area, so it got a little sketchy there for a second. I was watching transformers, like power line on the transformers up there explode at one point, and I was just like, okay, this is getting a little hairy. Ride nice and slow through the school zone. Yeah, that Kaufman shorty sounds pretty good. I don't get to hear it really that often, that well, because I usually have headphones in, I'll be honest. Especially on the highway, it's kind of nice to have earphones in at least. Or earplugs, I mean. I do want to get a Cardo really bad. They're on sale right now, and oh, I should have stood up for those. That's rough. I do want to get a Cardo, but I don't know if I want to replace how good the headphones in the helmet sounds, to be honest. There was a big tree down here. I actually went for a drive the night of the storm after it was done, and recorded some of the carnage when it was still fresh. I gotta go in for my road test here right away. I ride legal, so where I'm from, we do stages. It goes learner, and then novice 1, and then novice 2, and then you have different restrictions for each one. Learner, you basically have to be home before, I think, like a half hour before sunset or something like that, and then half hour after sunrise, and then can't have a passenger, and there's no distance restriction, which is nice. Like, I could travel to BC, which is like an 18-hour trip, which would be real nice, but there's no distance restrictions. And then wait till I turn here. And then novice 1, I think it's like 12 o'clock you got to be home, and then I can't remember the time you can go out, 5 a.m. something like that, 4 a.m. just like the main hours of when the drunk drivers are, basically, I think, is what they're avoiding. Or maybe trying to avoid fatigue, I'm not 100% sure, but. And then novice 3, you are a fully graduated motorcycle rider, and then you have no restrictions. You could ride for 2 days straight if your body can handle it. And then novice 2, you can also have a passenger as well, so there's not really many restrictions, to be 100% honest. Like, there's no CC restrictions or anything like that. Like, I could go take my MSF course on a 1000cc crotch rocket if I wanted to. Hell, I could take it on an H2R if I wanted to. But in other news, I am wearing my merch. Oh, does it feel good to have some actual merch. The back design's not just like a silhouette off of Google either of a guy doing a wheelie. That's an actual graph. Oh, that was a rookie rev out for getting going. But yeah, that's not just some random guy off of Google. That's actually me. I got it done. The graphic of me doing the wheelie was pretty sweet, and then I did all the editing and graphics designing of the actual logo itself. I did all that, and then I did the designing, and then I, you know, got transfers and pressed them, and so it's pretty much, oh, signal light's still on. It's pretty much done start to finish by me, so that's pretty cool. Because I am dropping merch at 500 subs. I know it's early, but I have the means to do it, so why not? It's not really early when you kind of have the heat press and the whole entire setup, right? It's not really an inconvenience for me by all means. There's trees down everywhere. There's gonna be lots more down after tonight. I'm going up to the lake this weekend, so I'm going to take my whole recording set, drone, all that, and I will take you guys with me. So drop a sub so you know guys don't miss that. That's gonna be real exciting, and it's beautiful up there. I think it's like an hour and a little bit of a ride for me, so it's probably a little bit longer than that, but I tend to accidentally creep up on the highway speeds a little bit. Sorry about the wind noise. I also have my vents open on my helmet, which doesn't help for the wind noise at all. That was what allowed me to settle that laugh. I've been definitely leaning into my turns a lot more, that's for sure. I'm trying to get better at kind of getting some actual lean angle to it, so I don't have too bad of chicken strips. I'm not sure how far of a lean angle I'm actually getting, but there's probably a little thing you can get, a little device that you, oh yeah, that's a bad one. Oh yeah, that's split. Real good. Wow. There's probably a little device you can balance on your bike, make sure your bike's completely balanced and flat, and then mount the device and zero it out so that you know what your lean angle is. Hell, there's probably electric ones you can connect to your bike that just go to your phone and tell you what your max lean angle is, for Christ's sake. Sorry, I keep going against the wind. Had to open it up for you guys. I don't know if you could see down that far, but I was trying to kind of hang off my seat a little bit. I'm not going to do any wheelies because this is not my wheelie bike, and I learned my lesson on wheeling an uncaged bike before you're ready. And it's a crappy lesson, I'll tell you that for free. Let's try just doing some figure eights, see how low we can kind of get here. Hang off the seat a bit. Yeah, I really wish I knew what my lean angle was right now. Wow, can you turn sharp? One pebble though. I wish this was cleaner. I would love to know how far my I'd love to know how far I actually am. I should set up my drone one of these days. Pretty sure over here is a lot less gravelly. Hang off a bit. I really wonder what my lean angle is right now. Probably not as much as I think it is. I'm gonna put up the picture that I think I look like right now, to be honest. Try the other way. Oh, that was a hard turn. Oh, I should be able to see on my tire. It's probably dusty where I'm not. Yeah, I got some rank chicken strips going on. That's as far as I'm leaning. I got probably a good 3/4 of an inch chicken strip. That's lame, but oh well. I need to put my signal lights on. I'm just waiting till I take my road test because the signal lights I have I don't really think are legal, so I would love to pop some wheelies on a street bike in here, but I did it the one time and I looped my nice freshly rebuilt F4i out with no cage or nothing. So, and I didn't have a camera on, I didn't have nothing on, so it was just a straight just kick in the dink, to be 100% honest. So then I had to save up and I had to buy this bad girl. Kept the other one. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna build the red one into a stunt bike. That exhaust sounds good against the ground though when you get that low. Okay. We'll quit messing around. Make sure the GoPro's still going. I started riding with a body bag. It sounds bad, but like a fanny pack, but I put it over the shoulder. My God, is it nice on sport bikes. Oh, to be able to put your phone and your wallet and stuff where it's easy, like easy accessible, instead of your backpack where you gotta pull the backpack out and blah blah blah, right? And this way you can just look down and open it up and take whatever you need out when you're parked. It's a lot nicer. I don't even care if I look like a douche with it on. It's got my logo on it too, so they can kiss my arse. I'm proud of it. Hopefully I pass my road test. That would be kind of cool. And then I don't got to do it again. To go from novice 1 to 2, you don't have to take a road course. You only have to do it to go from learner to novice 1. So. Nice patina on it. Didn't even look at what brand it was. GM or Merc or what it was. Oh, you know, as crappy as this wind is, it's really nice. It keeps you cool. Makes the riding pretty nice. Oh, that board got messed up. I need to do an oil change on this thing. Once I'm done filming this, I think I'm gonna hop in the car and go take my front dirt bike tire in and pick up an oil change. Hopefully some of the kids that see me and all freak out and get me to rev and stuff turn into some bikers when they're older. I know me seeing crotch rockets is kind of the reason I wanted one so bad when I was a kid. Stand up for those are rough as hell. Next video I'm going to spice it up real good. Maybe I'll take the Sea-Doo out for the video, go to the lake, throw a a time lapse on, go to the lake, and then hop on the Sea-Doo. That'd be pretty sweet. If you guys would be interested in some Sea-Doo content, some fishing content, whatever it may be, just let me know. We got some pretty good fishing here, so. Stop sliding forward into the tank so much. Makes it just rough to ride. It's the number one, yeah, but I would say number one key to riding these things is you want to squeeze a little bit with your knee, which forces you to stay a little bit more away from the tank. And then the number two I like is the foot positioning. You want to be a little bit more to the front of your foot than you would on like a dirt bike. Unless you're wheeling, then you want to slide your foot obviously to the heel a little bit more so that you can cover that brake. Well, we'll pull up here and see what we're at for timing. Keep an eye on that. Alrighty. We're gonna get out of this wind a little bit. See, this is what I was meaning. Having the belt bag is just so nice. Pop it in there. Don't gotta take no backpack, no nothing off. A bar bag might be nice too. I know Brian636 sells some nice bar bags. Oh yeah, let's go through some mud with my bike. That's what you want. Let's go through the grass, dry it off. Go through the water. Working, brakes are good. Heck. We'll go for a bit longer. I know I'm gonna have to cut a bit of it out for the damn wind. I actually went up to Kenosee and filmed the whole entire video, and my mic adapter messed up. It was just silent the whole time. I was like, ah, beautiful, that's what you want. So I'm getting a little bit fed up with GoPro, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna buy a DJI Action 5 Pro. See how she does. I heard it's that nice happy medium. Better connection. Heard it's just a better overall action camera. GoPro has went in the shiter. I don't know what happened to them, but they used to be the OGs of the action cam world. They were really the only action cam that you kind of wanted at one point. There's not really any other brand that made action cams that you were going to spend that type of money on. Now there's a few brands. DJI, GoPro, what's the other? Insta360. There's a few of them. There's even some like cheaper budget ones that are probably not too bad, but I kind of like to opt out a little bit. Oh, it's honestly such a beautiful day out. If that wind was down a little bit, it'd be perfect. The wind just makes it hard to record, that's basically it. Oh, stand up for these. Rough as hell. Oh, stretch the legs out a little bit. Ooh. Damn, that thing's loud when it bounces off the tin buildings. Sounds so good. Sounds beautiful. We'll go out to the highway and crack her her open one more time for you guys. Aggressive. Sounds good. Yeah, I can get going a lot faster than you can get to this intersection. Wow, that wind is terrible. Make sure I don't have any bugs on the old GoPro. Now we Gucci. Oh, alrighty, well. Probably go around the block here and then give a send out. Like I said, next video is gonna be a banger, so make sure to drop a sub. Please, 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 please. Not to beg for subs, but I've been cooking like crazy. Really, really, really want that 500. That's my next goal. And when I want something bad. Must be my ADHD in me that just, once I get a hyperfixation, it's, oh, good luck stopping it. And I've honestly had a hyperfixation since I was 12 years old of YouTube. I just never really had anything worth videoing, and then I, bought some bikes, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start moto vlogging. That's a good thing I can start doing. And then here we are. Almost 350 subs, which I know, doesn't feel like a lot, but on YouTube that's pretty good. 350 people, it's not a small amount of people. What? Someone whistling at me? I swear someone just whistled at me. No, maybe not. Sounds like it's just my helmet whistling. It literally sounded like someone was... Oh, I can't even whistle, my mouth's so dry. Wow, I cannot whistle. I'm gonna have to take a drink here soon. But no, what I like to do is I like to Google 350 people in a crowd, or however many amount of subs you got. And if you don't really feel like that's a lot, just Google that, and you'll see the amount of people that are actually watching and seeing and stuff like that. Like, my most viewed video is 3.8 thousand views, right? So I like to take that and I like to Google what 4,000 people look like, because that's pretty close to 4,000, right? So I like to Google that, and then you see what 4,000 people look like, and it's like, oh my god, that's amazing. But that's just how I keep myself going, keep that motivation. Little tips and tricks like that. Don't get discouraged when it doesn't happen right away, because it doesn't. There's quite a few people that have been lucky and they get overnight success, but a majority YouTubers, they will tell you it takes a lot of just bogus grinding where you don't really get views. You start losing a little bit of subs. You get some good views, and then all of a sudden you just your views tank, and that diminishes your spirits. But you just gotta kind of keep cooking. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Like I said, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week's video is gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a deadly one. So don't forget to drop a sub and drop a like if you guys don't mind. I really do appreciate it. Really cooking out to 500 subs. I'm dropping some merch at 500 subs, so that is another exciting milestone to get to. But anyways, I will see you guys on the next one.